Now, as you probably know, it is Halloween coming up very, very soon, which means dressing up, going out, all sorts of shenanigans. But with me, I'm not very good at the Halloween makeup side of things. Not that good at makeup in general, if I'm honest, but I usually use things that I make to wear. And I've been out before dressed as a Game Boy, and this costume, it's quite easy to make. It gets you like a lot of attention on Halloween. It's quite eye-catching. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but it's a good, easy go-to thing. So I've got my Game Boy here, and I'm going to try and make a costume that looks pretty much the same as this that I can wear. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is a box. What you're going to do is you're going to cut out one of the sides so it's like the shape of your Game Boy. Like this. Don't throw this away though, because we'll need it soon. Next thing you're going to need is the coloured paper, so it can look like the colour of your Game Boy. So obviously mine is purple. So here I've got my coloured paper, and you also need some glue. So what you're going to do is you're going to spread glue all over the best side of your cardboard. So I'll do it on this side for now. So once you've covered it in glue, all you need to do is get your paper, and you just want to stick it over the top so it covers pretty much the whole thing. If you've got enough like I have, you can do the back as well. If you don't, it doesn't matter because you're only going to be able to see the front bit really. But I'm going to do the back just for effect. Once you've done either one or two sides, then I would just like fold over the excess bits and stick them together so they're not flapping about. And that's the base for our Game Boy. You want to leave this to dry for a bit whilst we go on to the next part. So I'll put this to one side. The next part we're going to start is the buttons. For your A and your B and the other buttons, you're going to get that card that we saved before. For your A and B circles, you're going to want to get a glass. Got one of my man's finest here. And you're going to just want to draw around it. Once you've drawn around the glass, all you need to do is cut them out. So there's your A and your B ready. For the cross, you just want two rectangles. Tiny bit longer than a real Game Boy. So that'll end up being your cross. And then for the start and select, you just want two small ovals. Cutting out is not one of my best skills, as you can probably tell. And as these are all black on the Game Boy, you're going to paint them black. Ideally I should have put some kitchen roll down, but I obviously didn't think about that, so I'm going to put this down over the top of there just because I'm stupid and I should have put kitchen roll down before I painted the things. Whilst you leave your buttons to dry, we're going to bring the Game Boy back and we're going to start to put the screen on. What I've done is I've printed off a picture of what it would look like if I was actually playing on the Game Boy on Pokemon. So I've got this little picture which I'm going to stick here. And then I've got, for underneath, I've got the Game Boy Color logo. You can just print these off if you type in Google, like Game Boy Color logo and Pokemon battle scene, or whatever game you prefer really. I'm just going to give them a little trim as well so they fit on perfectly. Right, so for the screen, you want to go top in the middle just like this. So I'm just going to guess about where it's going to go. I'm just going to stick this on with a little bit more glue. Same goes for the Game Boy Color sign, you just want to put that underneath. And then to create the black marking around here, we're going to just use some of this tape which my dad had. I think it's like electrician's tape. Just going to go around the edge with this a couple of times to make it look like the box. And my camera died whilst I was filming that and I didn't realise. So all I've done is I've finished this part off, made it look like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then all I've done is I've added the buttons on, which was just with the glue. And now I'm going to add some little details to the buttons. So on your A and your B, you want to write A and B. I'm just going to do it like with the pen because it'll just make a little mark, like a little groove, what it's like on there. If you want to, you can also add writing underneath the select and the start button. I'm just not going to, just because my writing's not very neat and it will probably make it look worse, which isn't a good thing. So I'm just going to leave it how it is now. For the last step, what you're going to need is some scissors and an old pair of tights. So I've just got really old tights, probably got loads of holes in them. I don't mind cutting them up. You're going to get your old pair of tights and you're going to just cut off the leg parts. What we're going to do with our scissors is we're going to pierce holes in the top corners. And now you need 2 holes at the side. Once you've got your 4 holes, you need to bring your tights, and one of them is going to be a neck strap, so you need to push this through here. I'll push it through on the front, and you want to get a pen and you want to push the tights through. Just going to tie a little knot and then you've got your neck strap ready to go. Same goes for your waist strap. You want to push it through in the front, bring it round the back like this. And then that will go around your waist. And there you have your Game Boy outfit. I do hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful as much as weird. If you want to see me do more stuff like this in the future, then make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and I'll do some more weird and wonderful tutorials for you. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye! The single best thing about being in either year 4, year 5 or year 6 was when you finally got your pen license.